What's up, family? How are you? Gratitude for hitting the like when you came in. Greetings, how are you? Hey, family. Greetings. Greetings. How are y'all doing? I'm good, Charming T. How are you? Sometimes I get overwhelmed with stuff, my mind, and it gets very chaotic on top of hearing all of the souls and stuff. And just, reading the room, reading the atmosphere, reading everything. It's just, I don't know, sometimes it can be just very overwhelming. I'm good though. How are y'all? What's up, Asha Connor? Good, Charming. What's up, Destiny? Because we're all human and we're all having a human experience. And I just smoked a joint, so leave me be. Um, but we're all having a human experience. And life can be sometimes overwhelming, and you have to clear your thoughts and trying to get your thoughts together. And, you know, especially when you've gone through a lot of stuff like I've gone through, and I know we've all gone through a lot of things, but the past 2 years of my life has been like one whammy after the other one. Just whammy after fucking whammy after whammy. My condolences to I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry. Yeah, truly yes, gratitude. But sometimes it just get overwhelming, especially when you're constantly doing things, constantly trying to do things, trying to put things in order, and I feel like then I get overwhelmed, feeling like I'm not doing enough, I'm not moving, because I have gotten overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I shut down. So when I'm shutting down, nothing is getting done, like not on my part, because I have now shut the fuck down, you know, and it's like, just trying to hold on and make it happen. And I'm going into the spirit, I'm talking to the soul, I'm talking to the deities, the high council, like I'm talking to them, but on a human level, on a human level, not spiritually, on a human level, I still need to gather myself and gather my thoughts and understand what's happening. And when you just take a minute sometimes and you just take a breath, because sometimes you just need to fucking breathe. So when you just take a breath and you look at the whole totality of the shit, it looks ginormous, and it can be overwhelming. And sometimes you can get lost in it. You can get lost in self, you know, because I have been searching for the reason why I keep smoking when I know smoking is not good for me. It's Quatita. Quatita's physical vessel, her body does not tolerate it. Does not tolerate it well. I can feel it all through my body. Like when I smoke, my whole body aches. It hurts. Like even worse than what it does, you know. Like right now, I keep, you know, like I have to keep taking deep breaths because shit, it's fucking hard for me to breathe. Like I have to be conscious now and say to myself, why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing it? There's a reason, because it makes me cope. But what I keep saying is, like, the crazy part about it is when I smoke, it makes me depressed. Smoking makes me fucking depressed. So why do I keep smoking? Because I like to fucking smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I fucking like to smoke. But my body doesn't tolerate it. And I hate the fact that I've ever even started smoking. Ever in life. I hate the fact that I've ever fucking started smoking. Ever. You know? And then when I'm not smoking, it's like just disgusting to me. I don't want to smoke it. And like, just like the other day, like, this is how I started smoking again. Like, it'll just be like, I'm gonna smoke a joint because I want to. Like, what? Bitch, what? I am. I'm gonna smoke it. I'm gonna smoke it. I am. You know? So I smoked that motherfucker, and I know once I smoke a joint, it's gonna kick it off. It's gonna kick it off, and I'm gonna smoke again. I'm gonna smoke again, you know, and then it's a whole fucking cycle. It's a whole routine, and so therefore, I need to understand why the fuck, as Cortita Dean, why do you keep doing that? What is this cycle about? Because now I'm understanding I have cycles in my life of repeating patterns. And when I get done with that, then I don't, I'll repeat it. Seems like when I'm looking back at it in totality, you understand me? I'm noticing patterns in my life of like repeating different things, and so when I'm repeating it, um, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason, you know. Like, why do I keep doing these certain things? There has to be reasons within me, you know, that I need to understand. And sometimes I think I have it licked. Like, okay, because when I'm smoking weed, I can't remember what the fuck I was doing when I wasn't smoking weed. Because then I'm all depressed, stressed out, like, damn, I gotta quit smoking because it's not doing my body any motherfucking good. So I really need to quit smoking. Now I'm depressed because I gotta quit smoking because I like to motherfucking smoke. You know, but then when I smoke, I get lazy, I get stupid. Um, real talk. I get lazy, I get stupid, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I feel like, again, it's a coping mechanism. There's a reason why I keep going to that. And I'm starting to understand, but I just want to be the very best version of me. And I want people to allow me to be that. Ooh, that's loud. To allow me to be that, you know? Allow me to be that. I need for me to allow me to be that. When I go to the spirit and I go to, the soul, and, I'm calling on the high council and the deities, I often forget to look around. I stop and look around because I feel like I'm always asking for so much. that I forget to stop and look around at what is all the beauty that has already been done. And I'm always moving so fast because I feel like I'm always, running for my life. So it's hard for me to stop because I'm always working, and then when I get stressed out, then I shut down. And when I'm shutting down, like then like shit's not getting done, and then I'm in a slower process of things, and now it seems like other shit is happening, and so it's like, God damn, wait a minute, wasn't ready for none of this. Okay, so now I got to go back to the Disney. So I feel like I'm asking for more shit. I haven't even got to say gratitude for the shit that they have already taken care of for me that I missed because they're giving me so many different things of beauty, of survival, of understanding, of knowledge, of freedom. Like, because I have freedom, and it's hard to value what is priceless. But inside of my human experience, I am still fucking unhappy. And I can't understand why. And the more I discover about reality, the more depressed I'm becoming because I want to stop this. I want to fix this. And then to become knowledgeable that they are aware of me is mind blowing. It's life changing. Um, and I get everyone that's around me, that sends love to me and sends the protection to me, and but it's another thing for me to just fucking be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to stop doing this shit to myself. Cause I know what I know. Why do I keep circling back to it? My name is Quatita Dean, and I was molested. I was molested. And I feel like nobody in the world gave a fuck or gives a fuck. You know what I mean? And I have suffered through so much trauma. I don't know how I get up and move every day. I don't know. And I'm starting to believe that I carry all of the stress and the trauma in my body because my body just aches. And now I just feel like in this moment I can't breathe. There's a lot. I just like don't want to live unhappy anymore. Like, I don't like to see people to be alone, you know. I don't like to see that. It's very sad to me. But it's also very comforting when I like to be alone. So, some people like to be alone, but I don't the care, the love that I have is overwhelming. You know what's a trip? I don't know how to live my life. I don't know how to live this life. I don't know what the manual says. I feel like I was abandoned. I feel like I was displaced. I feel like I've always been targeted. I feel like I'm just disgusted with the way everything is, the way everything goes, and how we are still so, for lack of a better word, sleeping and afraid. Like, there's so many things that we don't know that it can be mind altering and confusing. And that's the if I must say so myself, that's the beauty of their plan. That's the beauty of the way they worked it. That's the beauty. And I mean, use the word beauty because they were fucking strategic as fuck. All of this shit is so ugly. I just want to fix it, and I don't know why it seems like it's so hard. That shit is crazy to me. It's ugliness every motherfucking day, bro. They didn't, whether it's crisis acting or not, but like you're broadcasting like 18 people at a school in elementary, but a school has been shot and killed. Like, this is not a fucking movie, bro. The shit is life altering and it's mind altering, and it's very much so undiplomatic, to everything that the Constitution is supposed to stand for, everything that these people are supposed to stand for. You know what I'm saying? It is very undiplomatic. It is very unconstitutional. You know, that how do they never end up killing, like, but they quote unquote have killed this young man. That picture that they keep showing looks like a whole composite of different facial features. It's very weird to me. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if he's real or not. I don't care. It is very daunting, the ugliness of everything, everywhere, all the time. And we're only making small strides. We're only making small strides. We're only making small strides. We're not making big ones. Like like we are walking the fucking plank, and we're taking like Mother May I motherfucking steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? We on a whole Mother May I, you know, we on a whole Mother May I. May I take a baby bunny step? Because we won't elevate. I don't understand crabs in the barrel. I don't understand um I mean, I didn't understand the game Monkey in the Barrels either, but I'm just saying that's neither here nor there. There's neither pick up six either. I loved it, but I didn't get it. But whatever. I don't understand why it's so difficult for everybody to just do what's right. Play your part, play your role. Be you, be infinitely you. Be definingly you. Be you unapologetically. But then when we start to do that, that's when they unleash the ugliness. They have unleashed this energy at the same time of Mercury retrograde. The energy that has been released, it will almost make you think you're going crazy. It will um, make you question everything. It's depressing. Like, seriously. Seriously. What the fuck they have released and what's going on right now? I'm so angry by it because I'm curious is I'm a strong person and I'm fighting this shit with all my fucking might. And so I'm trying to understand, like, are others fighting this shit like this too? Like, what is happening right now is crazy. Let me tell you something. It ain't even that anything happened. I promise you, it ain't even that anything happened. It was like a switch. Boom. That's how the fuck I know it was released, besides the spirit telling me it was released. It was like a switch. Boom. And I was just like, what is life? I want to smoke. I don't know. Like, and it seemed like every time I would smoke a joint, The lower frequency is so real and so loud. It's so disgusting. I don't want to be in it. And I know maybe that's part of the reason why I'm constantly enticed with it. The lower frequency that it can take you to. You know what I mean? Because it's depressing. We're not eating the correct things. I've given up eating the seafood, but then I pick back up smoking the weed. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, very triggered. Yeah, very triggered. Absolutely. So it's like I keep doing, like I'm fighting against myself. But why am I fighting against myself? It is fucking multi-layered. I hope I'm making sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I promise I do. Cause it's multi-layered. It's an energy to hit you from every fucking direction. Like I promise you. You start thinking about shit that the fuck you didn't let go a long time ago, and that shit is here. It didn't came back. You are thinking about it. You are upset about it. Like, wait, what is happening? I just been like trying to contemplate some shit for 2 fucking weeks. You know, shit is. I just needed to just dissipate. And it's only gonna do that by me changing me, changing the way that that's why that movie, that show my daughter brought to me that we was discussing the other day, was so important. And I keep thinking about, we've been talking about it, we talked about it again today. um just living the best life for you, because I know that me smoking the weed is not, it's not going to give me the best outcome for me to have in this experience of life, of the procreation of my soul self, my soul spirit being into the physical realm. I'm not going to have what I need to have. And I need to have that good experience in order for me to continue to learn and know how to raise my frequency. Because when they can keep you trapped in the ugliness of the lower frequency, eating the wrong shit, looking at the wrong shit, putting the wrong shit inside your vessel, period, you absorb everything. I mean, from touch, taste, smell, you know, ingestion, sight. Like, you absorb everything. And we don't even get that concept. That's why you learn everything you need to learn within the first 3 years of your life. Because you absorb everything. Babies put shit in their mouth. Why? Because they're absorbing it. They're absorbing it. And you're talking to them, right? They don't understand your language, but you're speaking to them your language. And they begin to understand. They begin to understand, and they understand every fucking thing. But we are not trained properly. We are the most powerful beings on this planet. That's why people be wanting to do things, and they like our people. You know why our kids get bored? So you know what they do, because they dumb our children down in a specific way. They over sexualize them. They have manipulated us into feeding them the wrong shit to kill them in that state of giftedness and magic at a young age, because they're hitting you from every fucking directions, every sector that they have, all 9 that they have has a part to play. It's multi-layered, and they're going to continue to make sure. So when you change your diet, you can become vegan and you're doing well. Well, guess what? Now they're like this energy. They're sin energy. Like they have different sectors of different things, and they're manipulating it all the time, all at once. So that movie, Everywhere, what is it? All the time, everywhere, all the time, everywhere, all at once, or something like that. This is the movie I'm talking about. But when you start to break that shit down and you're looking at it and you're looking at the fabric of life instead of taking what they have given you in the Bible and looking at it and you not understanding it, but you just keep going because now they have instilled so much fucking fear in you that you don't know if you coming or going. And so all of the killings, the shootings, the things that they have put on TV and put on the news, those are fear tactics. That's fear mongering. They have all of this shit happening, the crisis acting, you know what I'm saying? And then they have to do certain shit that is real shit, you know what I'm saying? And put it out there because they got to have the proof in the pudding of what the fuck they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So now you're fearful. They have already put the shit inside of your DNA type shit, going all the way back when you're going back when they forced people into believing that they were slaves and different things like that. They broke people by the mind. The fight is not physical. The fight is in the mind. They broke these people. They broke them, fractured them in the mind. I can't state that enough. We are fractured and broken in the mind. And because our mind is constantly working as the computer that it is, and it's always trying to compute and understand, and that doesn't make sense. Well, that don't make sense. Now, our computer is so motherfucking genius that it starts putting shit together on its own, and it formulates it. And because of the magnitude of the genius of what it is, once it starts to formulate and put shit together, it becomes into your physical because you are heavy manifester. And whatever you shall be able to think up, you can do or have. But because we don't get that understanding, because we're still trying to understand the physical that we've been trapped into, but looped around and constantly put to sleep, so you don't have no concept or understanding of why you have these inner thoughts and understandings that when you in the room, when you a fucking kid, bitch, that there's something else in that room with you. You can't make it make sense, but your mama keeps saying quit tripping, and you're like, nah, bitch, you tripping. There's something else in this motherfucker. But you can't make that shit make sense because it was always hidden from you. So how you can know shit before somebody say something, you looking around like, did somebody else hear that shit? Hell no, bitch. They didn't. Because you still have not been trained inside of your spiritual gift, your soul's power. You have no fucking clue. And so now you're in a state of depression because everything in your fucking soul keeps telling you that you are a more powerful being and you're not doing and living a life that you should be living, or what you are called here to do, even called here just to get out of this motherfucking state, right? So you're not even doing none of that fucking shit. So your soul is not even at ease, which is causing the depression. Never mind how they're having you put the toxins inside of your body. You're doing it willingly and you're eating it and you're taking the medication. Man, I started to take a list that every time the motherfucking TV went on commercial, bitch, it was a different medication for something else, and the side effects was fucking ridiculous. So if you got this and you on all these medications, you're never going to get well. You're always going to be sick. Always. And then they're fucking bullies. So if you speak out, how dare you speak out about it? How dare you call us out on our shit? We're going to come and kill you. That's a whole nother mind fuck. Because now what am I supposed to do? I don't want to eat this. Well, you don't want to eat that. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and liquefy bodies, and I'm going to just go ahead and put it in the water systems, and you can put it on your crops because we're going to spray it with your crops anyway. And then we're going to burn down all of the other motherfucking crops so you ain't got shit else to eat. Now, bitch, what you going to do? And we have already implemented a whole different agenda several times over. So there's really not any groceries. We're not putting groceries up because we keep telling you it's because of something else that is taking place. And that doesn't make sense because, bitch, why would you not have coins because of it? It don't even make sense. But we just so blindly go along with every motherfucking thing. They done made a whole show about the shit. It's called The Walking Dead, bitch. We are like just walking, mind dead as fuck, just going along with everything, and we can't figure out why the fuck we're getting depressed and more depressed every fucking day. On top of the energy, you are all motherfucking magicians, and you're able to control everything in this motherfucker. You know why? Because we taught them how to create it. We taught them how to create it. It's so fucking disgusting. But once they learned how to fucking create it, bitch, they didn't put us to sleep several times over. We didn't did this and played this shit out so many times. Keep having deja vu and seeing other shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you have done this in the probability of millions of fucking times, and it's still happening. Like, that's why it's hell. That's why it's hell. That's why it's hell. You your own worst nightmare. You know everything that is bad for you. We do the job for them. Like, why the fuck do I keep smoking when I know? They know that it takes away from me. So all they gotta do is keep sending they invisible ass motherfucking henchmen. But because I don't relish in my power the way the fuck I should, and don't fight against the shit because I have an ability. We all have the innate ability to fight against the shit, but we don't. We just wake up and be like, I want to smoke a joint. Why I can't smoke? Why I can't smoke? Because smoking don't even fucking matter. It don't even get you to the next fucking level. Bitch, we is playing Conan, bitch. We is playing Donkey Kong, bitch. We is playing Pac-Man, bitch. We must get to the next level. Look at this shit as a game, as a simulation, as a movie. What would the next move be? The shit sounds so far fetched. It sounds so crazy. But it's not. I promise you. It's so much shit going on up under your nose. These people know it. Why they don't want you to know it? Why we can't know it? If you know it, you're gonna live in your real power. Your power is so great, it don't even make no motherfucking sense. You'll be kicking your own self in the ass of how the fuck we still been living this way. Everything that they have surrounded us with in our life doesn't matter. None of it. You have been, dig, watch this. You have been looped around so many times in and out of lineages that some of your worst enemies in your other life have come back as your sibling, and you can't figure out why the fuck y'all ain't never got along. Boom. Just saying. You are fighting a war that you don't know that you are fighting. That's why we're losing. And it doesn't have to be lost. It's getting more and more depressing because we have been rising in frequency. So they must now step up their jobs, and now they have more of the ghost people on Pac-Man, the ghost people, the red, blue, and white and yellow, the ghost people. They have more of them out here. So while we're trying to chase the money, the little round circles, and we trying to in the motherfucking corner, here they come, bitch, with that energy, the ghost energy, bitch, and they trying to get us. And now, shit, we done died. Now we gotta go and do it again, and do it again. But luckily, you have a whole bunch of lives stored up for some other reasons of some karma and some other shit, right? So you just gonna like nine live this shit, you know? Like for real. It's so much going on up under our nose. It's sickening and I'm so tired of it. And it's like they cause you know why? You know why? I'm on the rant. I'm sorry. Cause you know why? Because I don't like for people to play with my fucking intelligence. And I feel like they are playing with our intelligence as the beautiful, magical motherfucking creatures of creation that we are. Some of our tribes created the grass and the fucking trees. So how don't we know agriculture and shit? The movie The Last Airbender really has good messages in it because they must tell you. You have to understand you are in the midst of organized chaos. And it is meant for you to constantly be at war and at battle. Constantly. But the battle is inside of the mind. That's why everything is an attack on the mind. And if they can attack the mind can will start to wilt and be dead, and the mind will not give a fuck. Therefore, the parasites of the body that are also living like the cells and they speak will start to take over and run inside even the mind, and it'll start to tell the mind what to give the body, which is going to break the body down, which is going to kill the body. There's lower level energy everywhere and everything. You know, they fracture so many minds out here that they got the Walking Dead, like I said, roaming the streets. So now you're living in fear of that. You're living in fear of the COVID. You're living in fear of somebody going to rob you, take your shit, rape you, kill you on a humble. Because 9 people tonight were killed in an accidental shooting. We're not like, come on. Because if you're fearful of it, if you are in the mind of it, because we're to agree, there should you stand in the midst of it. So if everybody is watching this, guess what you're all doing? You're all manifesting and you're putting your mind power to it. You're creating it. These motherfuckers are surgical with this shit, I'm telling you. It's a madhouse. I'm sick of it. They make sure you can't clear your mind. They make sure you can't focus and function. You and baby daddy been doing good. All of a sudden, it's chaos in the house because somebody didn't call, came through. They cannot let you get ahead. Now somebody, his little sister needs to move in, but she don't really like you. She always in his pocket. Y'all been saving up. Y'all just getting on y'all motherfucking feet. This bitch is the fucking devil. That's that energy that has taken hold. Now you are back to where the fuck you just came from last year around the same fucking time. Like, goddamn, we just went through this, Marcus. Can't let you get ahead. Now you stressed out from this bullshit. So what you gonna go do? Go and eat the wrong shit? Go and eat the wrong shit? So now you and him been arguing all day. Now you about to go out and do the wrong shit? Now your whole life is in chaos. Your mama keep calling. She messy as hell. State of chaos, bro. Only because we won't rise. Only because we won't rise. Rise in frequency. Marcus. I mean, it's an angering and it's stagnating. And then I'm still going through my shit in my life, you know. And the crazy part is, I feel like some I create because I keep smoking. That is like a very big thing for me. And I can sometimes be lazy. And then on top of the laziness and the shutting down and the depression, like, bitch, I be wanting to scream, stop. But not like that. I be wanting to scream it like for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Like that. I be wanting to say it like that. I do. Yep. And you know what I be hoping? When I scream stop like that, I be hoping like my X-Men powers kick in and everything just stop. And I can just walk through and touch the raindrops and shit. Because I have stopped time. And I feel like if I had the power to do that, bitch, let me just tell you a real quick side note. If I could do that shit, bitch, which we probably can, we just don't know how to do it. I would probably just sit in the car for just a minute. I may take 24 hours of just stop time. I might cry. I might just talk to your hood and mother Dina like, bitch, I don't know. Because I don't want to die. That ain't that. I'm just saying, I just like pause, pause, poop. Everything is paused. That's also creepy when you think about it, but yes. Because nothing stops. Do you understand that? Nothing stops ever. Nothing fucking stops. It's exhausting. And again, I just want to understand the solution. I don't need to die. I don't need to pass away. That ain't what I'm saying. Unless you got to be clear about that shit. You hear me? You got to be clear. I just want to understand me better so I can live a better life. So we can rise in the way that we need to. I'm tired of ops. I'm tired of op behavior. I'm tired of, questioning a second guess. I'm just so, like, I just need some honest shit. We got shit to do. We got shit to do. We got shit to do. Real shit to do. We got real shit to do. This walk ain't no easy motherfucking walk. It's not. Being a Melaninite by itself ain't no easy motherfucking walk. We're okay. We back. No, it just kept saying reconnecting. The phone just kept saying reconnecting. I don't know, but I'm back. But we are magnificent beings. We are we're unordinary. Like we're not of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? We're not. We're we're undescribable. We're undescribable. You know, we're more than we understand. We are more than meets the eye. Transformers. We have to continue spreading the knowledge even when people feel like they don't want to accept it. Doesn't matter. We just say it. We just spread the knowledge. If you can have that dialogue and conversation with people, have that shit. You know what I'm saying? Have that conversation, you know, because it may spark something in them. These motherfuckers have been quiet. They're so busy throwing distraction after distraction after distraction. They're setting up different plays constantly. Constantly. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. The Ukraine school shootings. They said we just were standing here 10 days ago with another shooting. We said that we it would be more. Now we're saying again there will most likely be more of these. What? What do you mean? Somebody said they went to the doctor and the doctor told them you can't have COVID because it ain't COVID season. Like these motherfuckers say some magnificent shit, don't they? Some shit that just make your head screw on and off, don't it? They're so sloppy with it because they feel like they don't even have to be, original. They don't even have to be original. I wanna blow y'all head with some shit because I wanna know if anybody else have ever noticed this shit. This is some real shit I wanna ask. How many people on here have ever come across genomes that you like, I swear I know about 5 genomes just like you? It's almost like they have a pattern of not only the 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 look, the build, the copycat, the clone like, but they also have it of the personality. Like, how do you keep being this person? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I am not being funny. I am being so fucking serious right now. Like, I thought I heard a car door. Like, I know about 5 genomes that's just like this. That may look just like this, may act just like this. Like, bitch, all I gotta do is be around you for a few minutes and I know exactly what kind of genome you are because you are a duplicate of that type of genome. They have patterns. They can be handlers. They are planners to come in and start chaos. Did you have some of the jolly ones, right? Some of the jolly ones is dating some of the lower frequency of the melanite people we call G Knights. Sloppy jolly. Don't look like shit. One of the eyes is going this way. Hair is so thin. Then and out at the motherfucking top, you can look at her and see her. She stank. Like, it's just really ridiculous. She got some of them, but those also will date a genome that's just like them. You know what I mean? Then you have, we always talk about these ones, the nurses that date the black men. They don't really like black women. You know what I mean? Those are whole patterns. They all kind of get the haircut the same, around the same children's name. It all has that kind of ring to it. You know what I'm saying? Give you a hard time at work because she thinks she's something, but love, love, love black dick. Then you also have the trashy trailer ones. Come from fucked up genomes because that's just like really whatever. Um, I'm not telling you any lies. I'm not. I'm not. And then you have the white ones that just are Karens, that just genome, know nothing else. Then you have the ones that think they're in a movie, and like these bitches. These bitches are very funny to watch when you're dealing with a genome that are always constantly like they are in a movie, and she wants to be the girl next door. You can really watch this shit play out. Like they really think that they are in a fucking movie. Why do they think that? Because they're programmed to, bro. They all have their part to play. I'm telling you, they are patterned. Like they all have their part to play. They're. Yeah, yeah. I don't care, cause I'm just tired of it all. I'm just gonna talk about it, cause I don't give a fuck. The girl next door. They all want to be that the cheerleader. Like you ever listen? Have you ever been somewhere and it's a group of genome women? Don't they all have the same hair? It may all be blonde and then it's going to be like two brunettes thrown in there somewhere and one redhead. Everybody else got blonde motherfucking hair, bitch. And they probably have half of them got the same hairstyle. Like three of them got a bob cut. You understand what I'm saying? They all gonna look alike. They're probably all gonna kind of have the same like flowery dress on with the cutout shoulders. This is no fucking lie. What? For real. And you're never going to break them. Like, you would really have to be their spawns, to be in their houses, to understand the level of deception that happens. Because otherwise, you'll think you crazy and you tripping, and everybody is the same, and we should all just love each other, bro. No, bitch, we are not. They are super fucking manipulative, bitch, and they are never gonna fucking tell you that there is a plot. Now, you're gonna see it on the TVs. Why? Because you're never gonna believe it because they have put it on the quote unquote the idiot box. So you're never gonna believe it, bitch. You would have to really be in a house, and even if you are a Melanite growing up in a genome household, you may hear some shit, but you're not gonna hear the real shit. Like I said, my daughter's friend, genome girl, says she don't like genomes because she has been around them all her life and she's heard their secrets and she understands how they operate and how they talk and the bullshit that they do, and she love black men. They cannot be trusted. They are planters and programming, and They all have a fucking agenda, even if they don't understand that they do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They have programmed. Even the real cool one, Katie, she wear the one floppy ponytail on top of her head. You know what I'm saying? She fuck with the black guys, and she's the dirty one. You always looking at her like, why these niggas fuck with this dirty bitch? But she cool as fuck. She always got the real good weed. This bitch too. She don't even know she a planter. Why? Because she has been sent in to destroy the mind of those Melanites who are already self-hating and self-deprecating. They don't even know what the fuck is really going on in their own life. But now they have sent in this low vibrational bitch to continue the destruction of what's happening in his life. You understand what I'm saying? It's disgusting. I just finished WandaVision. I watched it all. My mind be everywhere. And then I just keep playing into the role in the agenda of destroying my vessel. If they destroy my vessel, they gonna quickly get me out of here. They done tried a whole bunch of other shit. Well, how about we make her destroy herself? Right, that always works. What the fuck am I doing? They've tried a whole bunch of shit. Except for this energy they have now sent out that's making me destroy myself. They're making us destroy ourselves. I'm gonna watch Doctor Strange too. Cause it's real, Betty. It's real. They are planters, bruh. Like, Maya says it a lot too. She be like, and Q in the genome. They come in right on cue, don't they? Like, they 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 are just fill-ins. They're planters, just in here. They all have a role to do. Some of them are, or the ones that are more aware and understand the way that the world works for real, and have that understanding. Those are the millionaires. Those are in the families. Those are the ones that's getting away with killing and raping while in college and doing all kind of fuck shit and killing animals and doing dumb shit. But because they know the secrets and they already know that their shit is already lined out for them, because they are part of this sector, and because of that, they have already been signed into this agreement of this contract to fulfill this obligation. And so they already know all they got to do is make a phone call. So they out here running amok, destroying the motherfucking world on their own behalf, doing dumb and fuck shit, and getting away with it. And we're talking about families of them doing this kind of shit. Not to mention the elders are still living doing this kind of shit. My water. It's craziness. Excuse me. The elders are still alive doing fuck shit. Then you got the newer generations that's doing fuck shit. And that's just that's probably in just one family. You know how big they families are? We talking about the sectors as well as the 13 families. So they out here running amok, just doing whatever the fuck they want to do with all of our knowledge and our secrets, our magic. You know what I'm saying? But they not like us. And I mean, I don't know how else to say that. They tell you it. They saying it in the movies. Get Out is one of the best movies I feel like that tells you exactly how they feel about us and the shit that they're doing, of course. And so, you know, I just feel like we're in the midst of chaos constantly and we can't get a grip because it's not meant for you to. They're watching everything. If you think they not watching everything, they monitor and watch everything. And everything is a hoax, everything is a fucking lie. My daughter showed me something they had on TikTok yesterday of the astronauts inside of this thing with the green screen, making it look like, you know what I'm saying, that they were out of space. Also, let me just say this, I'm just on a tangent, just let me go. They're jumping through portals of dimensions, right? We talked about that. That's what the show was about, the movie, the everything everywhere all at once. They're jumping through different dimensions and portals, right? That's how they're getting some of their knowledge of the Simpsons and all this other shit. That's what we were just talking about the other day. When they're doing it, they've already showed you that when they change things, it causes butterfly effects and ripples and shit inside of our space time and continuous space time, continuous space, continuum time, continuum, whatever you want to say. It causes ripple effects, a wrinkle in time, where certain things would change and we'd be like, oh, they looped us because they have gone back in different dimensions and changed different things. But they have almost come to some sort of plateau where they can't necessarily keep doing it. Like, I believe they have changed a lot of shit. I know it sounds like a movie. It sounds crazy as fuck. I understand that. I understand that. But I'm not lying. I'm not lying. They have done a lot. Everything that these people have taught us and given to us are lies. And the shit, like the Bible say, what the Bible say, that's what the Bible say, ain't it? The Bible say, what it say, something about what sounds like the truth is a lie and what sounds like a lie can be the truth. You know what I'm saying? They made you hate 666 when that's your own makeup. They have tactics that they have put into place to make you hate yourself. And you don't even know it. It's hard to even understand it, the ways, the small plans. Strategic. It's strategic. They do all of that. Yes, they do. Fake legislation and all of that. It's all an act. It's all a movie. It's all a script. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. Everybody, listen to me. Everybody has a script. The social workers. The social workers have a script. They either are the nasty ones that destroy shit inside the office and they're just horrible people. You hope to not get them assigned to you. Or you have the ones that, just barely gonna do their job, don't really give a fuck, not really gonna do it. And you have the ones that feels like they kind of have a God complex. They're gonna save, and they're gonna push through and they're gonna help you and they're gonna move some paperwork around for you. You have this. And it depends, but their lives can be structured the same as well on the outside. Some are clubbers, some got kids and baby daddies. All it's all. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a social worker there. Like, ask anybody about a motherfucking barber. What's a barber? Who's a barber? What's a barber? Tell me about a barber. I bet a lot of motherfuckers, 10 people gonna name the same shit about a motherfucking barber. That's the barber role. What's the barber role? Y'all know barbers have different roles. Mm. About that computer time 2024, I believe it. These people have different roles. It's, I'm trying to think of how I could. They have taken the population of people. When you were creating formulas and doing magical acts and creating galaxies and worlds and dimensions and using the art of what we know as mathematics to create and formulate, and the power that we have to move things, objects, and you were minding your fucking business, and you have the power and ability to form and pixelate yourself into the physical form, and also um, to not to be energy, to move upon the face of the plane as the mist, as the ether, in some way, somehow, in some story that I don't know a completion of. But the others have trapped us in here in our own mind, have trapped us here, I'm going to say it again, have trapped us here in our own mind, in your own galaxy, your own world, your own universe. And they have just been tinker toying with you, with us, inside of our mind. That's been purposely fractured and broken in a lot of different ways, but can be fixed and put together because it's a supercomputer generated all about self, just because it is the I am, a generated source of power, of energy that can never cease to exist, that can only recalculate itself and reestablish itself, because energy and spirit can move and jump from physical body. And because we still don't have that understanding that we can use each other's energy even to heal, we hear the knowledge, we've taken my class, I've taught on it, and we still don't use it. I'm still not using it like I should. And we have the fucking knowledge of it. They are using our energy, our spells, our knowledge. Right, Yehuda, right, Yehuda. Okay, I'll finish that. Okay, wait, pause. He said, you didn't even finish it. Okay. You was doing your magic, right? You were living your best life, creating flowers and just making shit grow, coming in and out of the physical plane. And the others came and trapped you here, a physical body that doesn't do the magic the way that you needed to do. It would if you understood the knowledge, if you understood your memories, if you had your understanding back. But instead, they have now trapped you into this physical body that you don't really know how to function. You know, it's a foreign vessel to you because they keep wiping your memory, so you don't understand its functions. You don't even know how your own physical vessel works, you know, or you would put the right things in it. It's just like having a car and you keep putting um W1030 in it, and it really is supposed to have W520 in it. You don't really know what the fuck goes in it. So now they have trapped you in here, and you're just moving along in this life space as Daryl, meeting people, not understanding your life, having a horrible existence at some point, and some good points, some high points, some low points. But really, you are one of the best magicians ever. But they have now reduced you down to a mechanic. With magical fingers, you can fix any motherfucking car. And you unhappy, you're depressed, you're not, you feeling like the motherfucker you with, she giving you problems. Why? Because that ain't really like your counterparts or whatnot. That ain't really the energy that you mesh well with. But the bitch had good pussy, y'all done had 2 or 3 children, so now you kind of feel like you stuck and you don't know what to do because you keep feeling like shit is missing out of your life. But it is because you still don't understand you're a magical being, and you can motherfucking fly around this motherfucker and really bust the fuck out of this matrix and come in and out of your physical body that you don't belong trapped into. But they have now trapped you in it. And you have yet discovered the ways. You're learning it, but we haven't applied it because there's still so much chaos going on in your own personal physical lives. It keeps you constantly distracted because they want you in the pursuit of happiness. When you're in the pursuit of it, you never really find it because you're always pursuing it. I said it to Mother Adina. I said, I just want to find happiness. She said, no, you want to create happiness, Quatita. Because where are you looking for it at? Where do you expect to find happiness at? Happiness is what is created inside of oneself. And you are the only person to have that magical formula. Why? Because you are inside of your own universe. You call the shots. You write the scripts. Write your own script, Quatita. You keep allowing them to write the weed in there, and you know that wasn't even part of your fucking script. But you just gonna keep it in there. Somebody then rewrote it. Somebody rewrote the script. Fuck it, just keep it in there. I mean, nobody rehearsed it. We wasn't ready. We said we wasn't gonna do it no more. It's been done already, but leave it in there anyway. We don't even know who the fuck wrote it, but we didn't write it, but we gonna keep it in there. Oh, it done fucked up the whole scene. It done fucked up the whole scene. Ah. No, start from the top, please. Start from the top, please. Oh, God, we've been at this shit all day. We've been rehearsing all day. We've been playing the same role over and over again. Dude, when is it gonna be live? When do life start? I've been rehearsing this whole time. Problem is when you leave this physical earth and you come back as another same person in the same day, because you never leave this day in which you have been trapped. So everybody is still living the same day. I don't care what universe you are in. You don't remember any of the lessons that you learned. So now you got to start over from scratch. Now it's going to be another monkey wrench thrown in there because this physical body's going to get cancer. What? I thought I was working on money issues the last time I was here. Yeah. What? These motherfuckers are strategic, bitch. They are strategic. It is all formulated by energy. And it is formulated to affect your mind, and your mind affects your physical vessel. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, to know better is supposedly to do better. I know better. Why won't I do better? But I will. I'm determined to. I choose life I want to live. And I want to live without these same ghosts and demons keep revisiting me in my physical experience. I no longer want to receive those tests for those lessons. I'm done with those. I'm surpassing it. I don't want to deal with that any longer. I want to be awakened. I want to make change. We have to decide inside of our universes that they are going to be. Let me give you another boom. I'm gonna give you another boom. Follow me. My universe is that. It is mine. It is my universe. That's why when I do certain things, it's gonna look different to people. I might look different to people. For me, I may have a big ass nose. People like, you have such a beautiful small nose, because everybody, like, I look different to everybody. You look different to everybody. You probably look different to yourself, because people are perceiving you in their own universe. So they're experiencing you in their universe. So even when somebody say you did this and I say no, that's not what happened. It is what happened in their universe, because that's the way that they experienced it. So everybody's experiencing everything all the time, all at the same time, all at once, all the time, because that is what's happening in your universe. And so to make changes and be cognizant and aware of how you're showing up to your universe and how you're showing up to other people's universes will change that sky lingua and sky weta energy, that kinetic energy that is then deemed as karma, and things will start to change, because to just make certain changes will change up the energy, and it'll change up the probability of what could have happened just by that one choice. Everything you do is based off of probability of what happens. The spirit is calculating, and so is the soul, in a beautiful way. Everything is based off of probability. What is the probability that you're going to gain the weight back after having weight loss surgery, Quatita? Even though you can't eat a lot, but you know that if you keep eating, and you don't even like snacks or eat snacks like that, but you keep finding yourself eating it, you don't know why, but you're very cognizant of the weight gain that you're putting on. But the more you look at it, the more you're eating it, and then you really say you want to make the change, but something in you keeps gravitating to everything that you know that you should not be eating, because you know how to eat healthy. You have taken classes on it. Why don't you do it? Because you gravitate to everything that is death to you and what is bad for you, because that is what's been programmed in your mind, in your supercomputer, your whole life. And that's what I say about having a virus. There are viruses in your supercomputer. If I would delete the app of weed and delete the app of being overweight, or delete the app of unhealthy eating, and eat the way I like, and know that you can eat good food and eat correctly because you know what you should be eating, then the process of the weight not coming back, the probability of that is low. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Because we've never factored in the other energies. We've never factored in the parasites. They've never taught us that parasites are living beings that communicate. And their life existence is based on you putting the wrong shit in your body. But your body can't sustain itself with the wrong shit. Where's the lie? Where's the lie at? Ain't no lie in there. It's not. We're constantly doing what we know. First thing you're taught growing up is right and wrong, right? But you're starting to learn as an adult, it ain't really what's right and wrong. It's what the probability of what is going to be the outcome in your life. Is this going to give you a fucked up probability of a fucked up outcome? Then that's not right for you in your life. That might be right for her if that's what the fucking life she want to live. It's not right for you in your life. So no, it's right and wrong, but it's wrong for you because it's not right for the life you're trying to live. The probability of you succeeding and going and doing this is going to be way, way low. So why do it? Do something exceedingly that may catapult you to another direction, that may send you way over here to a different restaurant because the restaurant you was going to is closed. But when you get over there, you run into somebody and y'all have a laugh, and girl, I almost felt just like that yesterday. Girl, you all right? Yes, girl. You know what? You look just like my cousin. Girl, I get that a lot. Where you come from? I'm over here. What do you do for a living? I've been looking for somebody. Girl, look at God. No, bitch, look at you. Probability of just changing one thing in your life that will change every fucking thing in your life. Did you hear that? That's a word, bitch. That's a word. One thing. You can change one thing in your life and it can change everything in your life. Get out the car, Trey. Doe. Doe. Stop the car. Let me out the car, man. What? This nigga Trey. Let me at the car, though. Change the trajectory of his motherfucking life. So fucking simple, JJ, but so powerful. Why don't we do it? They've instilled in you, everybody gotta die from something. Well, we know that, but don't you want a good quality of life? What if that don't kill you? It ain't making you stronger. What if that is just something that is going to take you down a little further and cause more chaos and lower frequency? One fucking decision can change the trajectory of your life. And why not change it in the best possible way? Why is it not cool to be living a good life? Why is it not cool to live the best life you can live? A lot of people may look at a situation where a young man is jealous of another young man and kill him. He don't like he that nigga think he a cool nigga. He think he a good boy. That nigga, he think he got this, he got that. However, there's a very high probability that if they were to ever become friends, he would probably be able to speak life into him and change some things in his life and show him a different way. And I say probability because them becoming friends, it could also go in a different direction. Like that other person could bring him down to his lower frequency instead of going up to the higher frequency, which would be the best probability to live the best life that you can possibly live. But however, the probability is 50-50. So you know what I'm saying? He could have changed his life instead of him killing him out of jealousy. He could have shown him how to live the best life because he may have had something to offer him. You don't know. You don't know. You know what I mean? I hope y'all following me. Life is full of probabilities. That movie is really life changing and it can make you look at things differently. And I've just been questioning my life for 2 weeks. Just, It started off as some strong depression, but after that movie, like a lot of shit became clear. And I understand the probability of death for me is high if I keep smoking. And smoking in the way that I smoke, like, nigga, like, and you want to smoke out of the tobacco leaf type shit. Like, bitch, what are you doing? That's double smoke. And now you over here sounding like Terry from the commercial. Bitch, get out of here with that. Knock it off. You know, you have a beautiful job that was handed to you from the spirit. You make differences in people's lives. Like, bitch, what are you doing? There's some hangups that come with it that I not necessarily knew about, but I accept that. Yes, I get tired, I shut down. But what's the probability of that happening if I correct my diet? Will that make a difference in how I operate and think mentally? You know, maybe I need to change that so I can see a higher probability of what that'll be. You know, if I get up and just walk every morning, stretch a little bit, will it help my body not to hurt so much where I don't feel so depressed about moving and walking? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? And come on, come on, come on, come on. Knock it the fuck off. Just a little understanding. We all have these issues because we don't understand the probability. We don't understand the probability of the change. One small change can change every fucking thing in your life. We are so focused on what is wrong. We don't look at the what is right and give gratitude to what is right. We don't look at the what are the steps. We get so overwhelmed of just wanting the whole situation to change, we don't even look at the steps of how to change it or how to get there. All we know is I have this problem and this is going to be the solution. I need this solution right here, right now, instead of like, what's the steps? However, if our life was different and changed, some of those issues would not even be there. What's the probability that I would have sinus issues the way I do if I just stop smoking like I know I'm not supposed to and stop putting dead energy in my body, meaning the things that I'm eating, the things that I'm digesting, stop putting that in there. Um, I don't really do dairy, but the dairy that I do consume, it still has the same adverse effect inside of my physical body. But I know that. So I'm allowing my flesh to overtake because it wants to taste it. It wants to experience the goodness of that item in that moment. And that's also with sex too. You know what I'm saying? But what's the probability of this nigga being dirty, this bitch being this nigga being that? Like, what's the probability of that? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself out there to date to find love, or to put yourself out there to eat a better diet and not eat consume the dairy that you know that's gonna give you the sinus issues and shit. Like, ooh, child, if we would just get a little bit of it together. The top of my head is so tingly. The top of my head is so tingly. Let me tell you how deep it go. The change goes so deep that it is a single response from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. When I say a single response, like, you could be at the gas station trying to pull into a pump, somebody pull in front of you. Like, that was an asshole move. But you could just go around. If it's full, just wait. Check yourself. Do something different. Redirect yourself instead of pulling up, bitch. Fuck you, you bitch. Now now you done kicked off a whole situation that didn't even need to be, and who knows the probability of how that's going to escalate and how that's going to go. Because you have immediately now put a whole different butterfly effect on it. You have now done a whole bunch and have probability of killing a whole bunch of people at this place because somebody's pumping gas, right? So now, bitch, he might be that upset where he didn't fucking forgot what he do. Now he didn't flicked his cigarette. We in the midst of an argument. And now boom, this shit then blew up. Why? Because all we had to do was make a one small decision, one word, one response to change everything, that it didn't have to go that way. A single response can change everything. And I'm starting to understand that. I'm starting to understand that. You don't have to respond to everything. Some things you could just allow the deities, High Council, Spirit, Yehuda, Adina, the soul, to take care of it. Put the word out to the spirit. I need the XYZ. Put that word out and let the spirit handle it. Because I've seen it in real time be taken care of. And don't keep stepping in it like, well, do I need to do anything? Spirit didn't tell you to do nothing. Go sit down. Because when they tell you to do something, you don't be wanting to do it. Go sit down. You know, a small response can change our lives. So now I need to understand that for myself. So I understand that when I get triggered and feeling certain ways, like I need to look at some other shit. I need to redirect my attention. You know, I need to not take on so much. But I like to create opportunities. You know, I do. I like to stretch myself. I like to do stuff. You know, I like to be happy. I no longer want to be in a pursuit of it. I want it to come to me. I want to pull it out of what Abraham Hicks calls the vortex. I want my happiness to come to me now. I'm tired of being in the pursuit of it. I no longer want to play that. There's no longer on my script. I don't want to write that in there like that. I don't want to pursue it. I want it to come to me. Like a boomerang. I don't even want to meet it halfway. I want it to hit me in such a way I didn't even see it coming through the air. Like a boomerang. I don't even want to know. I just want it to hit me like, oh fuck, I'm happy as hell. I am happy than a motherfucker. I sure am. Gratitude, spirit. Gratitude, Adina. Like I want that happening. I don't want to chase it. None of that. I need it to just hit me. You know, hit me like James Brown. Ow, hit me. You know, like yeah, like that. You know. I want to continue to see through the matrix and the fabrication of this bullshit. I want to see through it. I want to continue to see through it. I no longer want to be blind to it. I don't want to write that in my script any longer. And now I want the keys. I want the keys to unlock this shit. I want you to show me how. I want the knowledge. I want the wisdom. And I know not only want the know-how, I want to be able to translate it to others so we can all help each other because it's one band, one sound. One band, one sound. And one band, one sound. So I no longer wish to experience being blind inside of this reality. Inside of this reality, I want to be able to understand. I want to have knowledge. I want to see, and I want to not just see it. I want to be able to make it a difference. I want to be able to fix it, correct it. I no longer want to just be hostage to it, a victim to it, a survivor of it. I want to control it. I don't want it to control my reality. No longer. If my feet must touch and I must walk, oh, that's a frog. Oh, and I must walk on the pavement, on the grass. I want to understand the pavement and the grass in which my feet shall touch. I want to understand how to absorb the energy from the ground, from the grass, from the dirt. I want to be able to understand how to absorb and work with the trees, the nature, the life. I want to be able to do that. I need to do that. I no longer want to have to chase it and just send out empty, ununderstood prayers to the Orisha, which are the elements of life, that we're not still connecting that together and understanding, that those are the natural elements, because we've only been taught a little bit of it and we don't understand. No, I won't understand. I want to know how to work with the natural elements to make a difference in my life. I no longer want to be blind to that. I want to be able to use my power, to my know-how. I want to be risen to it. I want to be full faculties in it. I want to be 10 toes down inside of my power. I want to acknowledge it. I want to harness it. I want to use it, and I want to use the elements of the earth because they belong to us. I want to find my power. I want to harness it. I want to defeat the genomes. We're no longer going to fight. We have fought them, and we have battled them, and we have warred against them, and it's not even that it's to no avail. We have won, but the battle is never over. So we now want the battle to be over. We want to be released from this lower frequency of energy. We're going to go to our highest potential. We're no longer going to stay inside of this frequency because we no longer wish to experience this in our real time of existence. So now we want the keys to be able to unlock the formula. We want to escape the fabric of this reality, of this existence. We no longer wish to experience this here. We no longer wish to experience it. We want to increase in our power. We want to have more understanding and knowledge of when we leave our physical body and we astral project. We go into the spirit realm. We want a complete understanding. We need knowledge. And we want to not have fear connected to it because we can't ask for it and then be scared of it, have fear of it. We want to understand it and we want to be able to control it. We don't want to have any fear of it. Let it not be frightening to us. Let it be an adventure of excitement to us. That we're now learning ourselves and learning how to harness our power. Learning what makes us us. Learning what makes us superior. Bring forth back our power. We have the power. Thundercats. Period. We got to get stronger, and we will. We will. Yeah. We want the keys. Yeah. Gratitude, 7G love. What's up, Lena A? Telling you. We control all frequencies, dimensions. We have the power to unlock the formula of time, to control time, reset time, move time, because time doesn't exist. So if time doesn't exist, what are we controlled by? What is the frequency that we're being controlled by? Why did they put it on time if time doesn't exist? Therefore, they can control it. If they can control it, you don't know how long you've been sleeping. You have no idea. Like, we are, I'm going to use the word waking up. We are waking up from a 2 billion year coma. Like, we a whole Kill Bill in this bitch. I'm fine. How are you? Not fast enough, though. I'm just on a rant. I'm just ranting because I'm frustrated with the bullshit. I keep doing the same things, and I'm just speaking out loud through the spirit. Too much in your head lately, period. Too much of worrying and caring about shit that don't even fucking matter. How do you change worrying about things that don't matter, that they have made matter to you? If it's matter, then matter can be changed, because matter is that, it's matter. So what's the matter? The matter can be changed no matter what it is. Change that frequency. Sometimes you can change your frequency just by cleaning the house, opening up the windows, playing music, get some noise in there, singing loud, dancing, moving that energy, open up the windows and the doors and shit, cleaning up the house, picking up things, moving the energy. Things have energy on it, you know, furniture and different things like that has energy on it. You know, saging down your house, your walls, your corners, like lemon spray works as well. You know, that just changes your energy just a little bit in there. And that's not even a little bit, it's a lot of it. It changes your motherfucking energy. You feel good. Now you about to go in there and take a shower, clean that energy off, and get your physical vessel clean. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to fix you something to eat. You feel so good. Now you're like, bitch, I think I'm just going to make me some vegetables, eat some fruit, bitch. I'm going to come on, you know. Maybe I'm going to start my new diet tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to start it tonight. I don't know. But I'm going to eat this. And you be really hellified fucking focused. You feel good. Things are changing. You know what I'm saying? You get you a good night's rest, because after that, you just going to lay down and watch some TV a little bit. Change your energy, laugh, you know. Next morning, you might get up, your eyes pop open, you don't even know. Now, Yosef got your ass up, you're going to go on and go take that brisk walk, or, you know, whatever that is. Get up and get your little exercise on. You feel good, and get you something light to put on your stomach, get some juice, some water. You're feeling good, you know, you changing it up. That changed up the energy. And then you done looked at yourself like, bitch, I know you lying in 24 hours, bitch. My skin look good. Okay, now your skin look good, so now you done went to Walgreens, because now you want to fix it up a little bit more. So now you're going to go get you some medicated soap type shit to clean your face. You're looking up on YouTube to find all kind of natural remedies. You know what I'm saying? So now you're feeling good. Now you're thinking about some other shit. Like, I wonder if I can make my own natural remedy. Now that done sent you into your entrepreneur shit. That's changing up some energy. So no, bitch, I can't come over there and do that, because, bitch, I'm working on this new formula for my new face line, bitch. All faces matter. Yes, bitch. So now You changing up shit. Now you done heard about a motherfucking festival that's over in New York somewhere. You might be able to get your product and something. So now that's a whole different change of energy because you ain't never been to New York. Now you feeling like a businesswoman. Like, come on, it's a lot. It's a lot. One small decision can change everything in your life. One small decision can change everything in your life. I'm sorry to my physical body for once again abusing it and taking it for granted. I deeply am apologetic to my physical vessel, to my lungs, to my mind space, to my heart space, to my stomach, to my organs, and to my body. I apologize for the damage that I continue to do. I no longer want to do it. I want to live in the best physical vessel that I possibly can. Heal my body, heal my lungs. Anyway, how faces matter. Anyway, I love y'all to pieces. I'm gonna go. I need to go. I'm gonna go lay down and warm up my food one more time. And okay, period. Pay for the LLC and period. Gratitude. So I love y'all from a genuine place. And I probably call y'all tomorrow. Some I call y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the white hip hop interview with Bless Montana and Joke the Great. That's gonna be dope. So excited for that. I love y'all to pieces. Love you to life.